This has been, I think, one of my favorite things that we've begun to do here at Mistwood Golf Club for the 2022 season and beyond. I started beekeeping 5 or 6 years ago, knowing nothing, and Pete was actually one of my teachers way back in the day to give me my first bee course on what this even is in here and how to handle it.
So I've got 2 levels of R19 insulation on top so they can survive the northern Illinois winter that we experience. And they are doing great. Take a look at that. This is a pollen patty. It's a supplement to what they're bringing in. And this is a fondant patty. So basically what you have is their full meal is right here. Carbohydrates, it's a sugar patty, and pollen, which is their form of protein. We try to create conditions that like they are in nature and make it as tree-like as possible. There we go. Good, thank you. So we'll just set this back out of the way. As the queen continues her process of laying anywhere from 2,000 to 2,500 eggs a day right now, she'll naturally tend to move up as the heat rises, and she'll be able to start at the bottom and work her way up to the top to lay eggs in the top.
There's tons to do, and I think Pete will be making some splits where we can grow our whole apiary here from 3 to potentially 6 and beyond, which is the goal. So it's a really big day today. He's got his hands full, but he definitely has it covered.
So we'll pull out a frame and take a look and see if we can see the queen. We'll look for eggs and larvae and see how this hive is doing. They seem to be very occupied with the matter of bringing in pollen and feeding everyone, much so more focused and feeding themselves, much more so than they are paying attention to me taking their hive apart. Everyone is aware that bees gather nectar. In the process of gathering the nectar, they also collect pollen, but there's more they collect. They'll collect water, minerals, and a kind of a gooey resinous substance called propolis. This is propolis right here. It's a resin, and it's part of the colony's immune system.
There's incredible antimicrobial, antibiotic, antioxidant qualities to consuming raw, pure, unfiltered honey, which is what we have here and what you'll eventually have later on in the season. And I think the greatest part about it is that it completely varies season to season based on what the bees are foraging on that's blooming right now or at that time.
So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna pull a frame out of here, and we're gonna assess this frame and see what's going on. Now, I'm not in the middle of the brood's nest, I'm out at the edge. A lot of bees, a lot of eggs and larvae in here, lots of nutrition coming into this hive. And it looks very, very healthy and strong. Yep. Oh my gosh, you are not kidding. How in the world do we have a queen cell already? Oh my gosh. So you're looking at, we talked about the colonies of superorganism, and that is what's called a queen cell. There's a new queen, looks like could emerge any time now. Prior to her hatching, actually, the mother queen and half the colony will take off. They'll find a new place to make a home. They'll look for a hollow cavity in a tree. Oh, this is pretty good sized colony. There's maybe about 40,000 or so bees in here now, and it'll increase its numbers to above 60 at the height of the summer.
Seeing all these signs of spring and the season to come has been absolutely great, especially to see how well our hives are doing. I know we put the microphone down in the hive to really give you the real true buzz of what it's like to be right up in there. But that's only one of all the different aspects of doing this. You have the scent of the smoke, you have the scent of the honeycomb, you smell the honey, you hear the bees, you can feel the stickiness of all the propolis. Like, it's amazing. You'll see in the spring, it's super viscous and watery, it's a lot lighter in color, and it's a lot smoother on the palate. Summer gets it a little bit darker, and once we're into like autumn and fall honey harvesting, that's when you get that really rich amber. It kind of has like a spice and a bite to it type of honey. And to just be able to compare that in a single, I mean, that's all honey, but it takes so many different forms. I think that's incredible.